Alright, folks. I'm going to do a fast review on a DRZ 400. I know nobody needs to see yet one more. I'm just going to give you more of like why I bought it, what I think real fast. I bought it because I was bored. Here in Nevada it gets so stinking hot in the summer. You can't ride. So what do? You watch YouTube videos in the air conditioning and you think, man, if I just had that bike, I would be up in the mountains right now, cruising around, having a good time, enjoying myself. So, I started watching a bunch of DRZ 400 videos. I've never ridden one, so I thought, hey, why not? People rave about them. I found one near new, it's 1,200 miles for a pretty good price. So I think I can ride this thing 10,000 miles for about $1,500 when I go to sell it. So that's why I picked it up. And the bike has a lot of shortcomings. It kind of reminds me of my old XR600 a little bit, maybe a little bit of the XR400. This one has the constant velocity carb. This thing is not a powerhouse by any stretch of the imagination. This is just cruise along. Here I am, 45 miles an hour by railroad pass, and it gets roughly 50 miles to the gallon. You can go exploring near your house. It's good for dirt roads, power line roads, etc. Not too good in soft sand, single track. You can do it, but you're going to be working a lot harder. Thing's quite noticeably heavier than a WR450 Yamaha WR, and nowhere near the performance. So then you watch a lot of videos, people, oh, you got to get the bumper carb, the exhaust, and da 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 da, and all this other stuff, and then it's just like you're trying to turn it into something it's never going to be. It's never going to be a Yamaha 450 FX. So don't even try it. You'll just be throwing money after you spend so much money on it, and it's never going to get there. You have to accept it for what it is. It's a bike with a comfy seat. It doesn't mind running 65 miles an hour. The overall quality of the thing, I've always been my biases are, as far as build quality, Honda first, Yamaha close second, and then Suzuki and Kawasaki are quite a bit behind. And this one, the overall quality of everything isn't too bad, but like just the bolts and washers, they seem a couple, one or two notches below what you'd find on a Honda or Yamaha. But everybody raves about the engine's reliability, and if you got a motorcycle where the engine runs, you're 3/4 of the way there. The suspension, yeah, it's just set up for trail riding. You're not going to go blasting any sand whoops or anything like that on it. It'll blow right through the stroke. So accept it for what it is, something to cruise around, sitting down, and you can enjoy it. It runs nice and smooth, up to 60 miles an hour. You start getting over 65, you wouldn't really want to leave it there all day long. As everybody complains, it's lack of 6th gear, first gear is too tall. All that stuff is right. Like I said, just gotta accept it for what it is. And overall, it's a good bike. It's a fun bike. I wouldn't really suggest it as your only bike, unless that's all you want to do is just go out and ride around real mellow. But I'm having a good time on it. It's always fun to get something new, and it's always fun to get a bike that's in new condition, so that just everything feels right, nothing's bent. Anyhow, so it's a good second bike. That's all I got for you. Over and out.